And welcome to the Leeds McRae College Game of the Week. This is the Conference Carolinas quarterfinal matchup between Leeds McRae men's soccer Bobcats versus Erskine College Flying Fleet. Bobcats looking to take this one after they just put up a win against Erskine this past weekend right here at Tate Field at Leeds McRae College. So they have the home field advantage for this quarterfinal. It's going to be an exciting matchup tonight.
Yeah, it should be a great one. Leeds McRae is going to be coming out in a 4-3-3 this time, and it was a great goal. Thomas Dealey actually created the goal that tied it up, and it was just through harassment. And then the second goal, he got the assist, and it was a beautiful goal there to get the victory.
Now we have some starting lineup for Erskine. Luke Boyce, Grant Dickey, number 20, Cameron Whitehurst, number 23, Eduardo Galino, number 26, Zakeem Smith, number 27, Mateo Laredo, number 35, Gunnar Gillen, number 36, Jake Lock-Stanford, number 37, Tales Dominguez, and the goalie, 00, CJ Cluck. Their head coach is Warren Turner. That's the Erskine College Flying Fleet. And now the starting lineup for the Leeds McRae Bobcats. Number 4, Brian Thompson. Senior, number 5, James Abraham. Number 6, Marvin Reiger. Number 7, Nathan Watt. Number 8, Matthew Kirton. Number 9, Paul Vassar. Number 10, Thomas Dealey. Number 17, Maurice Kleinert. Number 28, Taylor Morton. And number 36, James Morgan. And in goal is sophomore, number 1, Tyler Pavlet. Head coach Rich Wall for the Bobcats.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I ask you to please rise and remove your head cover for the senior national anthem being performed this evening by Miss Sarah McGuire.
Great job there.
Wonderful national anthem done by Sarah McGuire.
But looking at this goal, and just the other night, Jacob Copeland getting the goal that actually got the victory, and that was a tremendous goal, Justin. I mean, it came down this left side. Thomas Dealey got the assist, crossing it in, and Copeland put it away. And boy, I tell you what, the whole bank just erupted.
Oh yeah, I know the other night the bank was pretty packed with students and families, and tonight it's actually filling up right on this Tuesday night. Beautiful night out here at Tate Field. another good night for soccer.
Yeah, we had some rain in the area. Actually, if you get up toward Tynecastle, there's some rain, and over toward Linville, but it's very beautiful here,
Yeah, no,
right in the middle of Banner Elk.
nice and clear, fairly warm out.
And so Leeds McRae this year has been changing up with goalkeepers, and Tyler Pavlett getting the call here tonight. Gus Peterson's been in the goal for the last few games, and they both have done an excellent job this year. So really, Coach Wall has some extravagant riches there, really, a luxury of riches where he can choose whichever one he wants.
He definitely puts confidence in both goalkeepers, as we've seen all season. Gus doing great, and even Tyler, he's having a good season. So I think Coach Wall really has the confidence in going into this game, putting Pavlett in goal.
So many of these guys really know how to play. I love to watch Thomas Dealey up front. He's the epitome of a striker. He really gets after it. He leads the team in shots on goal, 52 shots. I mean, it's amazing. The next closest player is 20 with Nathan Watt, and he's got 21 points, 8 goals to lead the team. Nathan Watt really is the energy there in the midfield, though.
He really is. They're all impressive players, and you can see just by the numbers alone. And when you watch this game, you're going to hear those names called out plenty because they're all over the field. They're on every single play, and they make sure they're there. That's why they have those stats, and that's why this team is so successful this year.
Talking to the Leeds McRae team before the game, they said they're going to play a 4-3-3 tonight, so they're putting 3 strikers up front, trying to put some pressure on, trying to get some goals.
They definitely want this early, put some points on early here, as we see them just getting a little organized and passing around midfield as they go over to the far side of the field, passing back to Abrams.
And so much of soccer is the center defenders right there, central defenders. They do such a wonderful job, and we got some great ones here for Leeds McRae. That's really the backbone of your team right there.
They sure do, with both Reiger and Abrams on the back. They really set things up for the offense, as we see oftentimes this season, high-scoring games.
Coach Wall put together a great team. If you look at this, at one point in time, Leeds McRae was 3-5, and then they were 4-6. They won the last 6 in a row, so they've been fantastic here.
On a little hot streak, so see if they can continue it here tonight.
But Erskine, as you mentioned before the game to me, that they know how to play here. They're used to being, they're just here a few nights ago and pushed it all the way to double overtime.
Yeah, no, like I said, that double overtime, they definitely proved that, home field advantage means nothing to them. They can come in here and they can do just as good. So we'll see if they can, make it a little bit harder for the Bobcats tonight and capitalize on that.
Nice job there, clearing it out there by James Abraham, the 6'3" senior from Maidstone, England. That's the one thing that always struck me coming to Leeds McRae games over the years. When you get down there on the sideline, you hear all the voices going on. There's so many, from England and Europe. And,
oh, yeah.
Thomas from New Zealand, but he also was in England before.
Definitely an international team here, as we see the Bobcats taking a throw-in on the opposite side of the field.
A number of these guys are business majors, so they're in the business department here. We saw on senior night the other day where a number of them were business majors. They were graduating. Nice pass.
Reiger setting it up.
A flick on header there attempted, but no one there.
That was a freshman, Paul Vassar. You can see him all over the field too tonight. You just see the speed of the Bobcats. They come out of this, right away, and they want points early on in the game. And you can see they move around the field really quick and pass the ball, with precise aim. It's pretty impressive, honestly.
So 4-3-3 formation with 4 at the back, 3 in the midfield, 3 up front, and it's so you have those 3 midfielders. By putting the extra striker up front, then it causes the midfielders to have more ground to have to cover because they've only got 3 across the middle instead of 4, but it also allows the fullbacks on the outside to push forward and fill those spaces there in the midfield. Early stages here. Erskine holding their own right now.
Yeah. Bobcats just trying to get a little set up in the offensive zone as we see Abrams passing to Watt. Can't quite keep it away from Erskine's defenders, though.
Nice effort on the counterattack that time, and it's getting back was Marvin Reiger. But what you see here is Erskine's kind of sitting back sometimes, and defending, and then they try to hit you on the counter attack.
They do, yeah. We saw that that very fast offensive attack from Erskine right there, where they made it switch from the other side of the field to this side of the field real fast.
Nice job. Overlap coming down the right side there by Brian Thompson, the fullback. So it's 4-3-3. So you have 4 at the back. You have 2 central defenders. You have 2 fullbacks. You have 3 midfielders there who kind of pack it up in there on the inside and really try to control the inside. The advantage in central midfield, you got 3 against the 2 if somebody puts 4 in the midfield, but then you don't have the guys on the outside in the midfield, and you put an extra striker up front trying to put pressure on it, try to come up with a score. I'm sure Coach Wall and Justin doesn't want to wait like they did last time, because they fell behind 1-0 and had to really come from behind to even force an overtime.
Yeah, I think they definitely, as we can see in the play here, they really want those, those early points. It's important to get that for morale and just for, the momentum of the game, to keep holding that. As in soccer, it's huge getting 1 goal right away. That could be the deciding factor of the game. So their offensive strategy definitely was planned out by Coach Wall here.
Oh, that should be a foul there against Erskine, so it'll be a free kick opportunity for, and they'll bring Abraham up because very strong leg, and he's going to play it short, try to work it in.
That's Reiger passing up to Thompson. Thompson looking for Morton, but can't quite make it. It's going to be a goal kick for Erskine.
Yeah, it clears all the way into the 18-yard box, and goalkeeper's going to take it. C.J. Cluck.
That's going to be whistled on the Bobcats there.
Well, that's
we
what
see Matt Kiritan getting called on that, and that's going to be. Well, ref had his hand up for offsides, but I believe the ref wants that one pulled back.
Lees McRae pushing forward there, trying to stop in that midfield. As we mentioned, having 3 in the midfield. So the fullbacks are pushing up, and there's going to be an offsides call again. So Erskine being called for some offsides here tonight.
Reiger to Watt. Watt moving it up over midfield.
Nice ball. Thomas Dealey down into the corner. Beautiful pass.
Definitely.
Thomas has got so much skill. Look at that. Nice little pass inside. And it's going to be I believe, a foul call against Lees McRae. So it'll be a free kick here. Cluck will take it.
We see that duo, Watt and Dealey, a lot this whole season, as they're both basically leading the team in assists and in goals. So it's pretty impressive to watch those two.
Nice job there by Abraham, going high with the header. Thomas drops all the way back. Thomas Dealey just looks like a soccer player. When you look at over in England at those guys, those pro soccer players,
he definitely does.
They just walk just like he does. You know, walk like him. He just moves like him. He's got unbelievable skill.
A lot of these guys played on this team last year, as we see a lot of seniors coming up. And this team last year the Bobcats were very successful. They went to the finals, actually, and where they lost against Pfeiffer, now a #1 nationally ranked team. So, you know, the expectations are high this season, and we see this game as just the start of the playoffs for the Bobcats, trying to make their name for it. So
Lees McRae with those 6 straight victories, moving into 3rd place in the Conference Carolinas. But got to be the hottest team in the conference. I mean, obviously, you know, you look at
you do have Pfeiffer. That's
who's undefeated, but with the exception of that, then
I would no doubt place them as probably the 2nd hottest team for sure. A lot of eyes on them as they win 6 straight. That's no easy feat in this conference. Thompson with the throw-in.
James Morgan also does a great job there in the midfield. Very physical player, and also from over in England, Newcastle.
Morgan trying to make it there on time, but Erskine getting it back into their offensive zone.
Drops it back. Got some room to put a cross in here. First cross we've really seen there, headed away.
Kiritan doing a great job in the box there, heading that one out.
Yeah, Matthew there does an excellent job defensively. Nice passing. Kiritan in control and got some space, but they're going to drop it back.
You see the Bobcats just passing it around, trying to create that space between Erskine defenders and just keep the ball, in their control a little bit. I think they know they can set things up once they move some players around.
Down the left side to Thomas. Oh, overlap there. Thomas got an opportunity to cross this in. He's a beautiful crosser of the ball. Comes to the front top of the box.
Vassart was there, but looks like a defender might have got a foot on it before he did. Watt in the middle passes out to Kiritan again. They're just passing it back and forth a little bit, keeping it away from the defenders.
Watt with the outside of his right foot. Nice little give and go there between Thomas and Nathan.
Vassart to Watt there. That was a nice little pass. A give and go almost. See it throwing from the Bobcats.
You really only see one striker up front here for Erskine. So they're playing a little different style.
I think they are, yeah.
Lees McRae with 3 up front, Erskine with 1. So that means that Erskine is really trying to control the midfield because they've got us outnumbered in the midfield. Thomas trying to get to it, ball deflected. It's going to go out and be Lees McRae throw. A back heel attempt there from Thomas, but it gets kicked away by Erskine. It'll be a throw in again.
It's going to be out on Bobcats there as we see Erskine throwing.
Well, Lees McRae has done a tremendous job for a lot of years recruiting players from overseas and really coming up with some excellent players. The system over there in Europe and in England, where a lot of these players come from, nice pass wide. They have an opportunity to become professionals at the age of 17, 18, and then they can work up into the full squad at the age of 18. And a lot of these guys choose, rather than doing that, they come to America to go to college and try to work their way through that system.
Yeah, you see a lot of these guys are international, and a lot of the other teams too are starting to become a lot more international. Last year we only had a couple American players on the team, so it definitely shows as the skill level increases here in collegiate level.
Oh, nice pass there. Almost found him. Oh, blocked away.
That was Kleiner blocking that pass across. That was a nice pass from Erskine, looking to set something up offensively. We haven't seen the ball down this end in a while, but
yeah,
Erskine's still doing a great job defending as well.
With Erskine only playing one man up front, then what they're trying to do is really trying to hit you on the counterattack.
They definitely are.
And then one lone striker. But Lees McRae finding some space down the outside here on this right side.
Morton and Thompson really playing with some defenders down there and getting some space created there. Erskine able to get the ball away though.
Really looks like a 4-5-1 is what Erskine's gone with, and that's really a defensive formation, the 4-5-1. You still got the 4 at the back, whereas they got 5 in the middle compared to Lees McRae's 3. So it's going to be very important for the fullbacks in the back 4 for Lees McRae to push forward into that space, because otherwise Lees McRae will be outnumbered in the midfield, and that's what we see happening here as we see running down the right side there. We have Thompson.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to make it easy. We see Dealey try and set up Vassart here with a great opportunity. And that's a goal. That's a goal for the freshman, Paul Vassart. Great setup there from Tom Dealey.
Yep. Thomas Dealey again with Paul Vassart coming up with a goal, and beautiful job that time. And it really was created initially by Thompson coming down this right side. I mean, he's a fullback, but he moved into that space because with Erskine only having one striker up front, then the 2 central defenders could really take care of him, and it allowed Lees McRae to push forward Coach Wall really pushing Thompson forward there, and he was the one that initiated that attack, and then it went to Thomas, and then Paul puts it away. But that was a beautiful goal.
Great setup there too, as we saw. You know, they did a great job reading that defense and just getting by it.
So we'll see whether at some point Erskine might have to change their strategy and put an extra man up front.
Yeah, they definitely didn't make it easy for the Bobcats, but somehow they found a way through. Dealey again just showing his impressive skill there to get by, and again, why his stats are so good. That's it. We just saw it.
Yeah, he leads this team with 21 points, has 22 now. He's got 6 assists, which ties him for the team lead with Nathan Watt.
Yeah.
And that's exceptional for a guy that's leading your team in scoring, who's a striker, to have 6 assists.
To be leading assists as well.
Well, nice defense there, heading it back out, but Lisa McRae on the attack again right now. Erskine kind of sitting back and absorbing a little bit too much there on the back four.
We see Morgan really being aggressive on offense here and just pushing this Erskine defense back farther.
Yeah, Morgan is such an aggressive player. I mean, very physical player.
Does a great job playing in the mid.
Erskine pushing forward a little bit more now, being down 1-0. Putting pressure on. Nice job, nice touch.
Keratin just waiting, trying to set up Vassar again.
I got a chance. Thomas Dealey.
And that was really close. That couldn't have gone wide by more than a few feet.
I think it was deflected. The goalkeeper just got a piece of it. Otherwise, it would have been in.
Yeah.
Thomas hit it on the first touch there. You see how the pass came over, and he just struck it because he knew he had to get rid of it quickly because there was a defender coming from behind him.
Another great setup, though, from Vassar to Dealey. A little switching around from the last goal we saw. Really impressive setups here from for the Bobcats.
So first corner of the night here. It's going to be an outward swinging with the right foot. Hits it a little bit long.
With the kick.
Nice header back into the box. It's in trouble. Lisa McRae still controlling.
Bobcats fighting for it. As we see Keratin on the outside setting it up again in the box. That was a header out by Erskine.
Nice job coming back on the counterattack, throwing men forward. They're trying to overlap their midfielder down the right side. Another player running down the middle, and good defense. Got a chance to cross it in. Oh.
Erskine. Erskine off the bar. Gets the rebound off the bar. That was a really hard goal to stop by Pavlet there.
Yeah, really not an opportunity there. The first shot hitting off the bar he was one-on-one against Pavlet there. Really, there was no other defender around. Took the shot. Pavlet stayed tall and tried to force it, take up as much space as he could.
Yeah.
By doing that, it went off the crossbar, but then the rebound, there was no opportunity to stop that.
That's a really fast, it was a really close rebound too. It was really hard to defend on Pavlet's job there.
And what you saw there was with that striker up front, they really pushed forward from that midfield and started getting a number of guys forward. And they played much more aggressively there, and being down 1-0 than they had earlier.
Yeah, they definitely did. We see the Erskine Flying Fleet tie it up with the Bobcats 1-1, just under 30 minutes left to play.
It's going to clear it out of there, and it'll be a throw-in for Lisa McRae.
It's going to be interesting to see what both teams do, both offensively and defensively, now that they tied it back up, if they go back to their original plans or if they keep pushing.
You're right. If Erskine might settle back down a little bit again now that they've drawn it even.
Bobcats have definitely had a few more chances on goal here, as we've seen offensive chances for Erskine.
But it's very crucial that in those counterattack situations that the fullbacks in the midfield for Lisa McRae really hustle back, because what we saw was just a wave of Erskine midfielders.
Yeah.
On that last goal.
It might have been one at first, but then all of a sudden there was 3 or 4 there, and they outnumbered the Bobcats quite a bit.
Oh, nice ball again there.
Abraham and Reiger doing a great job on defense for the Bobcats.
Erskine doing a good job, though, trying to find that one striker up front. Really.
They are, yeah. He's definitely making some space in between our defense, and
When you have that one lone striker, what he does when he gets it. Here we go again. They got an opportunity.
Abraham, Thompson can't quite get it, foot on it. It's getting pretty slick out there. We see a little bit of almost misting, and I think it's starting to coat the grass a little bit. We see players sliding around a little bit more. See how that affects the game.
What you have with a lone striker up front like this is that you try to, once he gets the ball, because he doesn't really have a lot of help as another striker, so he tries to hold it up as long as he can, let those midfielders
Get
push
a little
forward.
bit of help, almost
Yeah.
like a little bit of
So he
a backup.
He really
almost.
tries to hold it up. So what's crucial is for the two central defenders there, Abraham along with Reiger, to not allow that pass to get to that lone striker to begin with. That's what some of the players there at Leeds McRae not happy that a ball was able to get controlled there by the one striker. But here we have an opportunity now. They're coming forward now.
Another corner kick for the Bobcats here. Going to be taken by Matthew Kierton.
Kierton, a great right foot there. Another outward swinging one.
Mm-hmm.
Last time he sent it long beyond the goal. Let's see what he does this time. Tries to whip it in. 4 guys at the top of the box. 2 on the goalkeeper. Nice ball. Oh, goalkeeper punches it out, punches it again. Tries to punch it a 3rd time.
It's going to be settled by the Bobcats as we see it passes back out to Kierton. Kierton kicking it back right above the box here. Watt.
Nice ball, Watt.
Keeper comes out and grabs that one real quick.
Cluck
Watt trying to set up on the outside there.
Cluck did a great job right there, punching it twice off the corner.
He definitely did. Yeah, that was a dangerous ball in the box.
Nice steal there by Thompson.
Thompson getting by 2 defenders quite easily. See a little footwork.
Oh, Nathan got a chance. Thomas making a run.
Another chance.
Almost getting through, but a great defense there.
Again, that lone striker coming forward for Erskine. Abraham not letting that one go. I think they're starting to read a little bit. It's going to be an Erskine throw-in.
So what they did when they push forward, it really becomes 3 up front. It becomes like a 4-3-3 once you on the counter attack, because the 2 outside guys in the midfield for Erskine push forward and become extra strikers. And here we go, first corner for Erskine. Let's see who they choose to send across over there. Number 10 will be a right footer. Nice ball near the top of the box, with a 6-yard box there, headed away. It'll be a throw in here for Erskine.
Erskine possibly getting another chance here.
Really whipped that one in well in the corner, just nice and low, some curve on it. Nice ball there, a little bit of a counterattack opportunity. Nathan running. Thompson.
Watt dishing that one out to Thompson on the side as they push really quick up into the offensive zone.
Thompson tries to get it by the defender and beat him to it, but central defender comes across to knock it away.
Big, good opportunity here. Thrown by Thompson to Vassar, right in the middle. 2 defenders back to Watt too.
Watt's having some space here.
See, Morton looks like he's a little mad at that one as the refs say that one's going to be a throw-in for Erskine.
Yeah, Leeds McRae felt as if it was off of the Erskine defender, but that's not the way the linesman saw it.
Vassar to Watt.
Nathan's got a chance here, looking for Thomas through there, but again.
Tried to set it up through. Morgan here really making
Morgan
things happen.
Off the post. Man,
what a shot by Morgan. We saw that one directly off the post, stayed on the ground the whole time.
Beautiful shot. Really, he didn't have any more space than that. It wasn't that he hit it wide. The goalkeeper had everything else covered.
Yep.
If it had just been a couple inches left, it would have deflected in. So it's an interesting match right here, because what you see is Leeds McRae pushing their two fullbacks forward, so they end up almost in a 2-5-3 a lot of the time. And then
Makes for an interesting matchup on offense when the Bobcats have the ball. You definitely see the opportunities coming more often.
I think Leeds McRae took advantage of the first one, but then Erskine, here's an opportunity again. Good defense there. It's still with it. Trying to deny the cross.
Ryger kicking that one out, making sure.
Much better job. Leeds McRae had 7 guys back at the top of the 18-yard box that time. Oh, good job. Good, stole it away. Oh, I think it actually hit him. So it's going to be Thompson kicked it and went off the Erskine player, but then it deflected again off of Thompson before it went out. So it'll be another corner. Now they're going to go right-footed here, and he's going to be crossing it in, so it'll be an inward swinging corner.
Interesting choice on this. We see
nice ball,
it's going
back
a
post.
little bit high. And Bobcats do a good job of just dishing that one over.
Trying to find some space, but then Leeds McRae closes them down well.
Thompson had that one out beautifully to Morton. Morton just going to take control over this one and move it up.
Nice ball down the left side. Thomas Dealey running for it. He's going to get to it first.
Dealey using his speed. A little bit of aggressiveness.
Oh, he stole it. Got it away, kept it in. Oh, that's got to be a foul there.
The ref's calling that one a corner kick. Nope.
Oh, a goal kick.
Moving that to a goal. He had his hand signaled like a corner at first and moved it.
So Leeds McRae really pushed forward on that first goal and had some confidence pushing forward again. Got hit on the counter attack by Erskine. So now Leeds McRae sitting back a little bit more because they realize that Erskine has that threat to counter on
switching it up where they're waiting for those opportunities, those quick break opportunities.
Morgan there fighting for it, but Erskine, nice little chip ball.
Great job by Ryger there, reading that ball.
Here we go, trying to give it a go.
Morton running up, has two defenders to beat.
And it's going to be a throw in for the Bobcats.
Thompson.
Just poked away. It's going to go all the way through. Going to go all the way to the goalkeeper. He's got to be careful here because he's got to get back quickly. If they lose the ball here, there's nobody in the goal. Nice pass there, perfect lead. Going inside Thomas. No. Nice ball again wide. Got a chance to cross this in with the left foot. Brings it back to Thomas instead.
Moving Thompson up there with that pass across field. Thompson kicks this one right in the box.
Oh, Thomas Dealey racing for it.
Keeping it in too, beating the defender to it. Dealey doing a great job of
he's got a
footwork
chance
over there.
What a pass.
And the keeper's got that one. That was to the side of the goal a little bit, but Dealey there making things happen for the Bobcats. See his fancy footwork getting by those defenders.
Very physical right now. Thomas been kind of brought down 2 or 3 times down there in that left corner, but they don't seem to, there hasn't been a call made yet.
I think the refs are having a hard time deciding whether it's sliding because of the little bit of rain coming down here or if it's past. They haven't really called too much this game, so might be playing a little bit easy on the calls. See Erskine making a
Here they come, they
push.
Push forward. The striker holds it up, and then 3 guys from the midfield come forward. Down the right side, Watt running forward. He can cross this in, and it's going to be knocked out. It'll be a throw-in.
It's going to be a Bobcat throw-in. And Bobcats are going to do some substitutions as we see that's number 14, Jacob Copeland. So Morton coming out, Copeland going in. Thompson's going to do a throw-in for the Bobcats.
17:52 to play here in this opening half. Gets it back. Oh, he got a chance to cross it in.
Doing a great little header down, back right to Thompson. Thompson kicking it across the box.
Nice ball. There it is.
There you go.
Oh.
Looking for Vassar in front of the goal. Can't quite get it as it goes over his head.
Just punched away. It was a beautiful one. Vassar, as you mentioned there, jumping at the back post. He would have had a goal right there.
Oh, definitely. He was in the right position, right time. Great kick there.
Off the back. Nathan got some space.
Watt making some room here.
Oh, he's going to put that shot blocked.
It's going across as Abraham moves up here from the defense zone and just keeps that one in.
A little bit of slipping going on there. Some of these lower balls is because the plant foot is slipping a little bit when they kick it.
Yeah, the field's you can see it getting a little bit darker as a little bit more rain falls here.
Nice ball, flick
Vassar
on header.
in front again.
Morgan with it. Oh,
Morgan.
here they come. Counter attack. Now they got 3 guys going forward.
That's going to be offside.
Yeah. The coach there for Erskine saying play that ball a little faster because he held on to it too long, and the striker then got into an offsides position before the pass was made. He wants him to play a little bit quicker there. They actually had Leeds McRae in a little bit of a trouble. That was 3-on-3.
Yeah, they Bobcats defense was almost not ready for that one, so a little bit of a break there on the offsides call.
So it'll be a free kick here from the offsides position. A little bit of a water break.
Reiger taking this one for the Bobcats.
Curitan with it. Abraham pushing forward by a long way, but oh, nice pass. Thomas again with it down into the corner.
Dealey in the corner again. Finds Curitan off the back. See a little bit of water kicking up from the players as they run and pass here. See if that affects the play at all.
Chips it up.
Thompson just trying to create some space here, passes back to Reiger, and Reiger's going to dish that one over to Abraham real quick. Bobcats definitely trying to just create space, find the open teammates here. See a lot of communication going on. Quick passes.
What you see is the central defenders are kind of playing wide, pushing wide and out a little bit because the fullbacks are pushing forward. But
yeah, it's almost like a zone. They're holding their zones, and
but the problem is that leaves the striker kind of open up on his own, that lone striker. Probably need to drop back across with the opposite side
another
defender.
Opportunity almost. Obviously the ball goes in front of the goal. Intended pass maybe, but keeper there to grab that one before anyone can get to it. "15 minutes left in this period."
Nice job there. Abraham with a good defensive header. Curitan stolen away.
Bobcats being very aggressive on defense here, keeping the ball away from Erskine. I don't want any more opportunities. Morgan.
Nice ball up ahead.
Great opportunity here to Copeland.
Crosses in.
Copeland.
Right to Clark. Wanted to try to pull that back just a little bit more away from the goalkeeper.
Would have been a good setup or good opportunity there for Copeland.
Nice job.
So he got the game winner last game.
Nice job by Abraham. That time he came up behind the striker, and when the pass was made, he intercepted it before they could actually get to the striker. That's what very crucial for Leeds McRae to do that. That's a lot of times soccer teams put a big target man up there as a lone striker. He's not that tall, but he's very physical, looks like a strong type player. And that allows them to hold it up. And here they come, trying to overlap it again.
We see Erskine not really push that one. I think they saw that the Bobcat defense had it a little bit more under control.
This is a good job by Matthew Curitan that time, dropping back into the to become like a central defender when he saw.
Yeah, we saw both Kierton and Morgan actually come back on that one and do a great job. They're just outnumbering Erskine's forwards. Bobcats just creating space here, passing it back and forth. I think Morgan was maybe trying to find Dealey or Copeland in front there and made it through to the goalie as the keeper picks that one up and throws it out.
So it's going to be a free kick opportunity or foul on
Abraham.
Oh, and that nice job there. Nothing called. Good defense. Pass coming
Ryder.
inside. Oh, good effort.
Great job by Thompson and Kierton. They're both working together to keep that one out. That could have been a good opportunity there for Erskine. You can see Watt taking his time, moving that one up. He looks for Copeland. Copeland here trying to beat the defender and the keeper, but he's not going to make it in time.
Good control there by the striker. Nice touch. And it's going to go out and be Elise McRae.
Thompson taking the throw and just going to throw it back to Ryger. Maybe create some space here. Ryger's going to go across to Kierton.
Oh, nice touch down the side to Thomas.
Defender poked that one away though. Dealey has been aggressive all game in that corner and on that side of the field.
Nice
really
ball
working
toward the
against
back
those.
post, Nathan, with the header.
Oh,
Oh, just a little bit high.
Watt with a great assist there from the other side of the field to head that one in, but it was just maybe a foot or two high over the top post.
Yeah, it was an excellent job. Really did a great job, as you mentioned. Such a long cross coming in, and he got a beautiful header on it. Redirected it back toward the goal, just a little bit high above the crossbar. Ticking down toward 11 minutes to play here in this opening half.
So we see a goal kick coming for the Bobcats. Pavlet taking this one.
Number 34 checking in for Erskine. Federico Arango. So yeah, goal kick here from Pavlet. And it'll go out and be a Elise McRae throw. Very interesting game. 10-15 to play here in this opening half. I'd have to say that at this point in time, if it stays this way to halftime, Erskine will be very happy with
all the opportunities that the Bobcats have had on goal here, you know, to keep them out and the ball out of the net. I think Erskine's done a great job on defense, and if it goes into the half this way, they'll definitely be pretty happy with the way they've played.
Fighting it across. Nathan comes back, picks it up.
Finds Vassart to Watt. Watt crossing over, maybe looking for Dealey or
Morgan over there on that coming
Morgan
from the midfield. Switching it back to the other side. You hear Abraham yelling switch. So they're switching sides, coming down the left side. Oh, nice overlap. Here it comes. Left-footed cross in. Back post. Almost comes up with it. Copeland, I believe, there was on the back post.
Copeland really fighting for that one. As we see Thompson with the throw-in. Kierton just creating a little bit of space.
Nice chip over the top. Nathan.
Looking for Watt.
Oh, you're not able to catch up to it, though, is it? Especially in these wet conditions. Maybe if it had been a little drier, he might could have planted his foot, but there was no way to do that in this, with the ground being slippery.
Tough to do as the speed increases and the grass is wet in the back of the field there. It's going to be a goal kick for Erskine.
So Erskine following through with their game plan, executing the game plan perfectly right now, sitting back in that 4-5-1, using a lone striker up front and then hitting on the counterattack from the midfield. And there's an overrule by the linesman. The referee originally ruled it Lees McRae throw, but the linesman,
I think Thompson slid on top of that ball a little bit before it went out. We saw them arguing a little bit about that as Erskine looking for the goal, hitting the back net post.
rain really coming down just like a mist rain.
It is. It's picking up a little bit as we see it start to cloud through the lights here on Tate Field. Bobcats keeping things, slowing it down a little bit, maybe creating a little bit of space. You see Reiger looking for Watt.
Nice
Watt
ball, a little bit long though. Cluck coming out to the top of the 18 to take it. Lees McRae getting ready to make a substitution. Pally Jasperson. Flick on header, but goes all the way through to Pavlet. Curitan dropping back here, really moving into like a fullback type position before he moves back toward the midfield. Got to hurry. Nice.
Pavlik getting rid of that one quickly. You see Reiger.
Nice job. Reiger.
Thompson just controlling that one, getting it back to Curitan.
Curitan, long ball.
Sending that one up. It was a
Nice
great
flick
setup
on.
here to Vassar.
Vassar still fighting for it. Nathan trying to get to it, but it goes off of him on the deflection. It'll be an Erskine throw-in.
Vassar with Watt coming up to help. That would have been a great opportunity there. We see a Bobcat substitution. That's Jesperson substituting in for Vassar.
Such an interesting first half here. Two completely different styles, but both being effective. The 4-3-3 by Lees McRae.
Here's an opportunity for the Bobcats.
Oh, yeah.
We saw a handball there as the ref just blew the whistle, and
Handball about 30 yards out. They're close enough to take a strike on goal from here.
definitely very, fairly centered, not too off to the side here. As Curitan's going to have a great opportunity on this one. Erskine setting up a three-man wall, about 10 yards off.
They'll have to back him up. Referee trying to get him back to 10.
Mm-hmm.
Looks kind of a short 10 there, but they're going to say that's what it is. Nathan trying to slip down that right side. There's nobody there. Boy, if they could chip it over the top. Their goalkeeper Cluck.
Yeah, they
yelling
dropped
to him.
one off there
Yeah,
real quick as they saw Watt walking around. They didn't want to leave him alone.
Here he's got a chance. Only two-man
A little bit
wall.
high
Beautiful
here.
ball toward the corner.
Great shot there by Curitan. Great attempt. Going for the far side of the goal there, as we see.
Yeah, had it aimed right there. Just a little bit more curve than he wanted. Just brought it outside the goal there by a couple yards.
See the clock wind down to 6 minutes here. Cluck taking the kick.
Controlled nicely. Over they come. They get it to the striker. Now they're trying to overlap. He's holding the ball up, drops it back, and here comes Erskine down this left side. Coach Wall yelling there to got to step to the ball. Got to close that ball down so that he doesn't get that opportunity to make that pass. Nice little back heel.
Reiger controlling that one, getting it out to the other side.
Jasperson with it.
Jasperson getting by one defender, poked away. Clears it back. Curitan to Abraham. Abraham just going to give that one to Pavlet.
Down to 4 minutes even. Clock running here. Lees McRae playing a little bit hesitant. They're not pushing forward like they were.
Definitely slowed things down.
That one goal by Erskine on the counterattack has caused Lees McRae to kind of sit back a little bit more.
they've had a few opportunities since then, but haven't been able to find the back of the net on them.
You can see Thompson, who was the key guy there initially on that goal from Leeds McRae. He's still sitting back near midfield at fullback, so that shows how playing a more cautious approach here.
And we saw him moved way up earlier, so things definitely changing for the Bobcats.
Nice ball.
Coach Wall definitely changing things around.
And it's going to be a goal kick with 3:12 to play in the opening half. So it was a great match the other day on Saturday, Justin, and it was, it was 1-0 Erskine lead. Leeds McRae tied it up with not a whole lot of time left in the second half. Forced overtime, went double overtime. Leeds McRae got the victory, but we're looking at two really pretty evenly matched teams right now again.
We see opportunities from both sides that could, we saw, Bobcats might have had a few more shots on goal here, but Erskine getting those extremely dangerous chances here, as we saw how they scored earlier.
Yeah, that's the nature of running that 4-5-1. They're not going to get as many chances as the three strikers up front for Leeds McRae, but Thompson,
see a great job by Thompson there, keeping that one away and kicking that one out.
Nice job defensively there. Morgan coming up with a...
Kleiner, too, doing a great job there, being very aggressive in the middle. He passes back to Abraham.
Good hustle by the striker. He's putting pressure.
Watt can't quite control that one. Almost loses it a little bit.
Oh, and it's going to be... They're
going to whistle that one.
And that's going to be a foul, so it's going to be a free kick opportunity here in a dangerous spot, only about 25 yards out over here on this side.
Just under 2 minutes left. We see number 10, Luke Boyce for Erskine, going to take this kick.
So he's going to be right foot. He's going to put it over to this angle. He'll put it toward that back post on the far post and try to get somebody to run to it. 5.
Bobcats setting up a 2-man wall here.
5.
Just making sure he doesn't go on that inside.
5 attackers there coming in. Nice ball toward the back post. Oh, and a punch away by Pavlet.
Pavlet with a great job there. Great save made by him.
Oh, a little bicycle kick over the top. Abraham with a header. And it's going to go out and be a corner kick. So 1 minute remaining, and we've seen two of the best opportunities that Erskine's had in the whole match in these final 2 minutes of the first half.
That free kick was definitely a little bit dangerous. We'll see if they can capitalize on this corner kick here.
Extra man out, trying to pull up. Oh, and cross in. Nice ball, a little high.
Oh, just wide of the goal there.
Yeah, the ball getting above Abraham. Abraham jumped and almost got to it, but it cleared his head. And
Pavlet read that one. I think he would have had it.
Yeah, I think he would
have. He was ready on that side. He didn't even. He knew it was going to be wide. He didn't even dive for it. So Pavlet here taking the goal kick off the attempt by Erskine. Clock's winding down just about to 10 seconds right now.
So I think it's going to be it here probably. One opportunity. Nice chip over the top. Got
Watt trying to set up a last seconds opportunity for the Bobcats here as they go into the half. Tied up 1-1.
So 1-1. It's a very interesting match right now. Right now, Leeds McRae was pushed forward when they saw that one striker for Erskine. Then they really pushed forward their fullbacks, got the goal with Thompson leading the way on that attack.
Yeah, great goal by Polvassar. We saw in the
and the assist there from Thomas Dealey. But the thing is since that time when Erskine came back on the counterattack, got the goal to tie it up, we really see that Erskine, their strategy with this 4-5-1 is very effective. And Leeds McRae is kind of sitting back a little bit more, kind of a bit cautious now about going forward. So I think that the key factor is Leeds McRae is going to Coach Wall's going to have to find a way to get those fullbacks pushed forward to get them back in the attack like we saw early in the match, while at the same time trying to take away that lone striker so that he doesn't get the ball like he has been getting it and holding it up and allowing reinforcements to come. So I'm sure he's going to make some adjustments there in the central defenders, try to close down that lone striker, and then try to see when he can get those fullbacks forward to try to get another goal in the second half.
It'll definitely be interesting to see what Erskine comes out with too, and see if they come out being any more aggressive or if they're going to play the same game strategy that seems to be working pretty great. I mean, you saw those opportunities in the last 2 minutes from Erskine in that half, and it was just, they had the opportunities there with playing the same setup. So it'd be interesting to see if they come out and do that.
When you
as well.
play a 4-5-1 like that, what you're really saying is you know you're not as good personnel-wise, you're not as good skill-wise, so you're going to try to steal a game, really. You're going to try to sit back, absorb, don't deny goals, and then hit on the counterattack.
Right.
And
you're going to almost get, take that free pass when you get it. It might not, only be once or twice, and, they really need to capitalize on that. But we saw them do it with the reply goal from right after the Bobcats scored. So it's definitely going to make for an interesting second half.
Yeah, should be a great second half. Looking forward to it.
Stay tuned for more. Leeds McRae College Game of the Week, Conference Carolinas quarterfinal. And welcome back to the Leeds McRae College Game of the Week. This is the Conference Carolinas quarterfinal with Leeds McRae Bobcats taking on the Erskine College Flying Fleet. They're all tied up here in the second half. It's been quite the interesting game, and it's going to be another interesting half. We see the rain starting to pick up here at Tate Field.
Yeah, it definitely is. The hardest it's rained all the time. Before it was, the heaviest it got was a kind of a misty rain. Now this is falling directly down, so it's heavier, bigger drops. And we're standing up here on the bank, and that field was already getting slippery, as we saw in the final sort of 15 minutes or so of that first half, and it's going to get worse.
Definitely making it harder for the players to get a footing there before they kick the ball, and when they're running for it, it definitely makes it harder to control it. So it's going to be interesting to see how this affects the rest of the game.
So still waiting for the referees to come out. The players are on the field to start, and referees aren't back out yet, which isn't unusual. They're trying to put some rain gear on or something. So they're both teams working the ball around as
trying to stay warm, I think, as the temperature drops here.
So now we're heading in the direction that we were in that second overtime and also in the second half on Saturday when we got the equalizing goal, but then got the winner in the second overtime. So this is the direction that Leeds McRae had success with against Erskine only 3 days ago.
I think Bobcats like shooting towards the direction where all the fans are sitting, and I think it definitely makes it a little bit easier for them. A lot of opportunities in the first half from the Bobcats. We see as they have a total of 7 shots compared to the only 4 from Erskine, and Bobcats really trying to get using an aggressive offense there. Definitely trying to put points on the board. We saw them come out really fast and then maybe back things off a little bit as Erskine answered. So be interesting to see what the Bobcats do and what Coach Wall advised them in the half, maybe change things up a bit.
So here come the referees back on the field now. Takes them just a minute for the linesmen to get down to the far side on this side. And so here we go. As the kickoff.
Players ready to start this second half.
Leeds McRae will get the kickoff here to start the second half. Going to touch it toward Matthew, it looks like, and he drops it back.
Kierchin passing that one back up to Watt. I think he was looking for Morton on the cross.
And deflected out there by Nathan, and it goes out.
It's going to be Erskine throw in. A lot of communication coming from Abraham back in the defense as he's trying to read this Erskine offense early in the half.
Nice throw and pushing up on the left side. Drops it down there to Bill Gray, the lone striker up there at the top right now. Long throw opportunity here, but no long thrower for Erskine, so they're going to throw it short.
Pass it back, maybe create some space. Kierton clearing that one out for the Bobcats.
Abraham with a nice header.
Kirton trying to beat the two defenders. He's not going to beat the keeper, though. Keeper kicks that one back to midfield. We see Thompson over on the far side fighting a defender. Passing up to Dealey right here. Dealey with the cross looking for Watt. Setting him up.
Trying to get the corner, and Nathan hustling, but
Watt really hustling to get there and almost makes it, too.
Cluck comes out, though, and beats him to it. Paul Vassard up there in the front of the three in the forwards. They moved Thomas Dealey over to the right side now. He has been he was on the left side in that three striker attack. Now he's over on the right side. So evidently Coach Wall seeing something over there that he thought he could take advantage of.
Erskine trying to create a little space here again as we see Bobcat defense really all over it. Trying to keep the ball in, but Erskine can't get there. It's a Bobcat throw-in.
Good pass. Curtin down this left side.
See Thompson to Kleiner. Kleiner passing up to Morton. Morton finding Watt. Watt fighting off this defender here, but Erskine kicking that one out.
Kleiner played an excellent first half there at left fullback.
He really did. Really aggressive in that position. Curtin with a beautiful kick, but that's headed out of the box by Erskine.
Trying to get a counterattack going here for Erskine, but not quickly enough, though, and Lees McRae getting
slowing
back.
Things down a little bit. That one goes off the back of Watt.
Long ball up ahead. Kleiner trying to get to it first. Does a good job.
Kleiner using his speed to his advantage over there. Kicks that one right off of Erskine forward, and that's going to be a Bobcat throw-in.
Erskine controlling. He went down.
That's going to be a...
I didn't think it was a foul, really. I think it was a little bit of a clip the leg a little bit, but I think he just slipped in the mud.
That was a call on Reiger there. So the Erskine is going to have a good chance here. We see a free kick. Almost center field. Bobcats setting up a three-man wall.
Dangerous position right here, about 35 yards out. Straight on the goal. Pavlet's got to really play both sides here because it's straight on shot.
Yeah, you never know.
Hits it well. Oh,
Pavlet
with a beautiful tip over the bar.
Great save there by Pavlet, just getting his hand on it, getting up, getting his hand extended as far as he could get it.
That was
wonderful job.
That's a beautiful free kick as you're ever going to see right there.
That really was, too.
And Pavlet had it covered there and then right underneath the crossbar, tipped it over.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's going to be a corner kick. It'll be inward swinging with right foot. Drilled in toward the back post. Oh, ball bouncing around.
It's going to be dangerous, and that's going to find the back of the net. A little bit of bouncing around there in front as Bobcat's trying to kick that one out. I think Erskine had a good setup in front and was just able to find the guy that was open, and Pavlet just couldn't keep his eye on it. As we saw, it was almost a ping-pong effect going between defenders and Erskine offense. So
only 4 minutes and 46 seconds into this second half.
Erskine coming out into this half, finding those opportunities that we saw them end the first half with, and capitalizing on that. So Bobcats may be fired up here.
Curtin
moving things over. Morton trying to head that one into the offensive zone, keep it in. Abraham pushing up.
Nice job there by Curtin.
Curtin doing a great attempt to keep
got
that
a chance, got an opportunity.
Fighting.
Lees McRae. Morgan trying to take a shot from there, but closed down.
Back to Curtin. I think they're just trying to create a little space here, moving it real fast around.
Kleiner.
You see Kleinert moving up way up in the offensive zone here.
Oh, he a little
Tried
inside.
to pass that one off to Vassart there.
But it didn't, not quite enough on it to get to him.
There's going to be a throw-in. Watt taking the throw-in. Finds Vassart. Vassart just passes back to Watt. Bobcats definitely going to take their time on this one, set it up a little bit better. Finds Morgan in the center.
Looking down into the corner.
Sets up Dealey a little bit behind him.
Oh, it's actually, no, it's Thompson.
That's Thompson
there.
over there.
Crosses it in. Good ball. Comes through. Oh, almost came to the feet.
So Morton on this side with a little bit of an opportunity.
Nice ball. Had a chance. Morgan
kicking
to
that
strike
across
it.
Morgan. That one's going to be high and wide of the net. But Morgan, great opportunity there for the Bobcats. Great shot. Bobcats definitely moving the ball around really quick in the offensive zone, trying to get things going. You can see they want to answer that goal just as Erskine did their first goal in the first half. Important to keep the momentum going here.
Yeah, that goal there from Erskine was a beautiful corner kick toward the back post, but when it drops down like that inside the 18-yard box, almost nothing good can happen from that because it just, all it takes is one fall to the feet of one man, and it fell to Gray, and Gray, the striker.
It's hard to keep track of Pavlet, keep his eyes on where it's going and where it's headed, and you never know who's going to deflect off of. So tough job there by Pavlet. And he had a great save before that. Can't quite get it on that one.
Yeah, from that close of range, there's really no opportunity. If it's if he hits it to the one side or the other, there's no real opportunity for the goalkeeper to
there's no way to read it. So Bobcats again being really aggressive on offense here as we see some players sliding down.
Good ball. Got some trouble.
Oh, Pavlet coming way out of goal here.
Controls it. Keeps it in. We say offside call. It's an offside call there, and the referee didn't actually see it. I guess he didn't look to the linesman
until after the player was already all the way down the field. So
yeah, so
that's why it was a pretty big controversial call there.
And a foul against Erskine.
Free kick here for the Bobcats. Passing it across to Kierton. Kierton moving that one up, finds Kleiner open on the side.
Oh, Kleiner, a little bit of space.
Kleiner
works inside.
Getting through 2, 3 defenders, 4 defenders, passes it out.
Pass it back, he's going to take a shot.
And that's going to be off the foot of a defender.
Yeah, so it'll be a corner.
Here we go. Great corner kick attempt here for Bobcats. Great opportunity coming up.
Beautiful job there by Kleiner and Vassart working together. Little give and go there. And
Kleiner with the footwork and the pass to get by a couple defenders. Can't quite get it in on the shot on goal, but we see a corner kick opportunity coming here. Looks like Kierton's going to take the kick.
Ball out to the top of the box
to find Morgan. It's off the back of his side of his foot.
Nathan trying to save it, not able to do it, so it'll be Erskine throw in here. But Leeds McRae won 7 of the last 8. They're 10-6 on the season, and
with a 6-win streak right now.
6-game winning streak, so they're not used to losing at all. The one advantage to Erskine getting that goal is that now Leeds McRae can at least push forward more because they've been playing a little bit stolen away.
They have been, but this is a dangerous
3-on-3
opportunity here. Abraham there, though, to take that one out. He's reading that one really well. Passes it back to Pavlet. Pavlet seeing a lot more action the last couple minutes of the first half, and this half definitely. Bobcats switching things up maybe.
I think Erskine's done an excellent job with their strategy coming in with that 4-5-1. I think it was a perfect decision. And
definitely counters the Bobcats set up very well here. Both teams evenly matched, or would it appear to be like evenly matched as they go.
Nathan pushing forward. Stolen away. But Morgan gets it back.
Header out to Abraham. Abraham finding Kleiner on the side. He's going to move it a little bit in.
Running down the left side. He's going to get a cross in. Oh.
Morton can't quite get a foot on the cross there. Kicks it behind the goal. I think he was trying to pass it over center. He had Vassart there.
Yeah, he was crossing it in there with the
Dealey
left
a little
foot.
bit farther on the far side of the field.
Sometimes with a wet ball and wet ground, it just makes it that much harder.
Combined with the speed and the rain, it's definitely making things difficult for the players out here. Kiriton taking that.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
And that's going to be a call on Kiriton. Kiriton getting the card on that.
Yellow card there on Matthew.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was a foul on Erskine, but I don't think it was a foul on Matthew either. Matthew tripped over his foot as he was coming back, but Erskine had control of the ball when Matthew tripped. So
he happened to land on top of the ball. I don't know if the ref mistook that, but Bobcats, we see them still arguing with the official about this, trying to understand what exactly the call and why he called it.
So they're going to launch this in over the heads of the defenders, try to get somebody to get their head on it, running toward the goal.
Yeah,
They just lift this up.
It's definitely a far kick,
right
but
there.
Good opportunity here.
Not quite far enough.
We see Erskine can't quite get a foot on it first. Bobcats, Abraham kicking that one out.
Took it on the half volley there off the bounce, and first touch just went out, so it'll be a throw in. So getting a little bit colder, 33 minutes left. Still plenty of time, but
Coach Wall yelling to his players on the sideline. He wants them to push up a little bit and get there for that opportunity. You see, it's really hard for them to settle the ball.
Yeah.
As the rain's picking up.
Nice long ball
Vassart
up
trying to
ahead.
beat him.
Abraham.
Looking for Watt off the header. Watt.
So Nathan with the throw, and here
Quick
they
throw
come.
in
Vassart
here.
with it. Back to Nathan. Thomas Dealey making a run down here into the corner.
Dealey with a great opportunity here.
He's got a chance. Yes! Thomas Dealey!
Goal!
What a goal!
Thomas Dealey holding it. You saw the footwork, and we saw that he had the great assist there, and they just waited and waited and waited, and finally kicked it right over the goalie through a little, maybe 1 foot gap. What a great goal there by Tom Dealey.
Tremendous goal. Actually, Thomas took a chance there on being offside. It looked, the Erskine players are talking to the linesman over there. I actually expected the linesman to raise his flag.
I did too as well, but I think, the linesman read the play as, the ball was in play, so not sure what they call, what they're going to make there of that.
Yeah,
but
Thomas came from the opposite side. He made a run from the right side down into the left corner. First time we've seen him do that all night long.
Yeah, he hasn't been on this side of the field at all. So
but what a touch of class there on that little chip over the goalkeeper. When he just sat there and waited, made the goalkeeper commit, and then just chipped it right over the top of him.
Incredibly impressive there from Dealey. Dealey leading the Bobcats in goals this season so far. So
he's got
Bobcats
9 now.
tying that.
Oh, what a nice back heel.
Tying that up, 2-2 here.
So here it is. It's going to be a free kick from about 35, 38 yards out. His 9th goal of the year. That was a sweet goal right there. That was as good a execution of skill as you're ever going to see.
Definitely what you expect from Dealey, though, as you've seen it all year. Just being very impressive on ball work and all the goals he scores.
Nathan he's going for the shot. Man.
Nice kick there from Watt, as we see it just go a little bit wide of the net.
He tried to catch the goalkeeper off his line there, and he did catch him off a little bit because the goalkeeper was expecting a ball coming in that was going to try to be a header at the back post, and almost snuck it under the crossbar. So 31 minutes left, and we're all even still again.
Erskine trying to set something up, but that finds Pavlet. Rolls that one out to Abraham. Abraham passing that one out. Bobcats just trying to set something up here, taking it a little bit slowly. Move into the offensive zone, finds Kierton and Vassard, I mean.
Oh, that could have been a foul there. I think it is a foul, but they're going to say play on. Ball going down to Thompson outrunning the striker. Man, somehow kept it
stays in. I didn't think that ball stayed in at all from this viewpoint, but Pavlet there
stolen away,
rolling down and making the grab on the ball there.
Good heads-up play by Pavlet not to take his eye off it.
Definitely.
Here they come. Morton down this left side, and he's got some space if somebody switches it back over.
He's holding his arms up. He knows he's open, too. Him and Kleinert both have great opportunity, vantage point here from this side of the field as we see Erskine move their defenders over.
If Morton makes a run there and comes and works his way in and before he breaks behind those defenders, I think they got a chance to get it to him because they're starting not to pay as much attention over here on this side.
We saw that almost opportunity from him earlier as he couldn't quite get his foot on the ball. I believe it was a little wet down in that corner and the grass was slick, so he couldn't quite plant it. But, another one of those opportunities maybe a little bit earlier upfield.
He wants to make him run right here because they can get it to him.
Yeah.
The fullback on this side is...
And just as we saw, Abraham reading it. Kleinert.
Ball.
Over.
There it is. Oh. That should have been a foul. That should have been a penalty.
That definitely should have been. As we hear the fans and the players and coaches yell on the sideline.
That should have been a penalty. They brought him down in the box. Vassar went up, and
we saw the other player bring him down, and that definitely should have been a call there from the officials.
It should have been. And that's the one thing that gets you about soccer is that it ultimately comes down. Almost every game is low scoring and close, and so it all comes down to refereeing decisions so often.
It does. That one penalty kick means all the difference.
And if you look at the season right now, Lees McRae yet to be awarded a penalty kick. Well, that should be a foul.
That was another trip there, as we saw the Erskine players staying up, but
the opponents for Lees McRae are 4 out of 4 on penalty kicks, so they've been awarded 4 during the season. Lees McRae is yet to be awarded a single penalty all year. That definitely was one, though, because there was an arm draped over his shoulder that was holding him down as he jumped for the header.
See.
Oh, Thomas.
Dealey taking that one away.
Oh, he's going to try to chip him.
Cross goes high
gracious.
right over the goal. You can see the goalkeeper, though, he's getting a little frustrated here. All these opportunities from Dealey and you see Morton and Watt all taking these opportunities. Vassar, too, being right in front, making a statement here.
I think Thomas tried to put that in the goal. He saw the goalkeeper off the line, and he tried to chip it up high into that top left corner. The angle of it was so difficult. It would have been unbelievable if it had gone in.
Still a great opportunity there, though, from Dealey. Great read, too, on the goalkeeper. So,
I mean, he really is. I mean, I lived over in Europe for 14 years, and when I watch Thomas play, it reminds me of those real top-level guys over there. He really has the class.
Similarities across the board.
He's got so much skill, and he's so little nuances. Just understands the game so well. So we got a lot of people here on the bank, but a lot of come out to support. A little quiet here tonight, though, so far. Not really getting into it too much yet. I think if we get another goal, they will start to light it up.
The rain and the cold here might be silencing fans a little bit, but still quite a good turnout here for a Tuesday night.
Nice touch there from Abraham. Working it to the outside.
Reiger getting a touch on that, trying to move it into the offensive zone for the Bobcats.
Stolen away by Nathan.
Watt to Kierton. Kierton doing some fancy footwork, keeping it away.
Oh, swings it wide to Morton. He's onside. They've been forgetting about Morton a little bit over on this side. I think Thomas has been drawing so much attention. Yeah, that was a correct call, I believe. But what's happening is Thomas has moved over to the right here in this second half, and so the defense is having to shift over there because he's such a threat.
Yeah.
That's bringing over the whole back four and the right fullback. Number 26 here for Erskine is Zakeem Smith, and and he's kind of cheating over toward the middle to protect on the middle, and Morton's got a lot of space over here on this left side.
I think we'll see a few more opportunities there from Morton.
Oh, chips over the top. He's offsides that time, though.
You see the keeper
Nice,
taking that one up.
nice effort there by Nathan. He just tried to time it perfectly, making a run from the midfield. 26:41 to play. Thomas to Nathan.
Watt
Oh.
sliding for that. Both defender and Watt sliding for that one. Let's see, Morton dishes this one to
Oh,
Watt.
a beautiful
Can he get there in
ball.
time?
Nathan's going to get there.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Watt trying to set up Vassart there.
Clark really had to be brave to come out and take that at the feet of Vassar.
He definitely did. We saw that duo get the goal
Good
in
job.
the first half, so
Morgan with a nice header. Nathan beats him to the ball. Oh, that's a push. There we go. That's going to be a free kick from inside the sideline here. Getting some mud there. It's probably the muddiest game they've played here on this field this year.
yeah, usually the rain it didn't rain all day, and then it rained. It's just started to pick up as soon as the game started. So
Look at now, Thomas going to take this cross in, and he's excellent on these. A lot of times they try to get him in there to score, but he's a beautiful crosser of the ball. He's going to put this toward the back post there.
great shot there, great opportunity.
Oh, yes!
Off the top crossbar there.
Man.
That almost went in off of Thomas's kick. As we see Dealey taking that free kick.
Oh, they
doing
got a
a great
break
job.
going on.
But
3 on 4.
Erskine moving this one up the field really quick, trying to capitalize on that. Reiger there to head
Nice
that
job
one
by
back out
Reiger to get
Kleiner.
back, track back there and defend.
Kleiner using his speed and getting by a few defenders.
I tell you, anytime Thomas Dealey has the ball, that's a threat to score. It doesn't matter where he is, whether he's going to pass it or he's going to shoot it.
Sure is, off of a free kick, off of the side. It doesn't matter. The other team knows too. So impressive work there by Dealey. With a almost goal opportunity there for the Bobcats.
It bounced and went up and hit the underside of the bar, but didn't drop down behind the goal.
No, it bounced out instead of down, and it was a weird bounce there.
Oh, nice touch.
So we see Bobcats defense nicely controlling this one. We see Morton moving up the sideline, passes it. They're going to clear that one back.
So we're hoping for a goal here before it goes to overtime. We'd like to see it in regulation here tonight.
Just under 23 minutes left to play in the second half. It's tied up 2-2.
Oh, nice ball.
Finding Morton. Morton
Oh,
can't quite get there.
that's where the weakness is right now, over here on this side.
Yeah.
The weakness of Erskine's defense. They're shifting too far across to their left in the back four. And
Leaving Morton plenty of opportunity.
if Morton makes a run to get in behind that back four on a cross coming in from the right side, he'd be wide open. Nice little pass.
Ref's going to call that one on the Bobcats there. That's going to be a free kick for Erskine as they just do a quick tap back. Maybe just trying to create some space here. Erskine's had limited opportunity the past few minutes.
Yeah, really, right now, Lisa McRae is dominating. Oh, nice ball by Thomas. How does he do that?
Great control there.
Oh, here they go. That's the play we're talking about.
This is it.
Oh, that
And
was
Morton's
close.
going to be whistled for offsides.
That's exactly the play I was talking about, though, that if they come in from that right side, they're not watching him closely enough, and he can sneak in on a diagonal run in behind the back four. But they're just saying he was just about a half of a man, offsides. We're kind of in a perfect line with that, and I think it.
He wasn't far offsides, but
he was a little bit off.
linesman did a good job reading that one.
It was just slightly. I think it was like a half a length, sort of like his body was just a half a man ahead.
So Watt moving this one up.
Oh, making a good run.
Erskine defenders poking that one away.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Lees McRae throwing.
So Sanchez for the Bobcats coming in for Morton. So we see Dealey and Sanchez switch sides now. So Dealey's coming to this side of the field.
Yeah, so Thomas back over to the left. It'd be interesting to see how this works out.
This is the side that Dealey scored from earlier in the.
I think they realize, Coach Wall realizes there's some weakness over here on this side.
Some definite opportunity.
But I think they're going to play it a little bit. Erskine will play it differently, though, with Thomas over here. They're not going to let him.
I think they'll shift as well. So Kleiner, 2 defenders on him. That should be a penalty right there.
Yeah, that is. Nice job.
Is.
Nice job by Kleiner, making sure that he gets the call there. Got tripped and he went down. Now Thomas going to, boy, this is a dangerous spot. Thomas can put this thing in from right there.
He can. We saw him almost put it in from maybe about 20 yards past that on another free kick similar to this one.
But he can go top right corner right here. Just
it'll be interesting to see where he puts this one.
They've only got a one-man wall, so he's got a lot of room. Boy, he can curl this thing right around that easy.
Trying to get for the header, as they see Bobcats have one in the back.
There it is. Got it!
Off the top bowl.
Yeah!
Oh, man, that was such a close. We saw a header hit off the top post with a rebound. And Vassar, I believe, was out front, and he caught the rebound right off the bar. Kicked it almost into the net, but it was just wide. So this is going to be a corner kick, actually, for the Bobcats.
So two shots off the crossbar that would have put Lees McRae in front. And one that was point blank on the volley, just going wide.
Another beautiful kick by Dealey there.
But it was touched there, so it was deflected. I think Vassar would have had the goal. Oh, here they come in. They're bringing a 2-on-1 situation here. Ball in.
See, Abraham moving that one back to Watt, and Watt just kicking that one over. Finds the keeper, Cluck, right away pretty much.
Kleiner was charging the goalkeeper. If that ball had come loose at all, he was on top of it. But
so Bobcats quick to get down the other side of the field as you see Erskine move far into the offensive zone.
So a throw in here for Erskine. Ticking down toward 18 minutes to play.
That one's going to be back to Pavlet. So Bobcats defense doing a great job just shutting out any opportunities from Erskine here, as we haven't seen any in the past few minutes, and Bobcats really have a lot of opportunities so far. So just controlling all aspects of the game. Abraham controlling it in the back.
Although they're charging him, Erskine really pressuring with their striker. Thompson drops back, tries to deny the cross, gets it to Gray. Whoa. Boy, nice job there.
That was a great job. Sanchez being very aggressive. We see a Erskine player still on the ground, so ref's going to blow this one dead, make sure that the player is okay. I think it was just a collision there with Sanchez.
Going to stop the clock here with 17:07 to play in the match. So, boy, I tell you what, Lees McRae's been dominant here since, Erskine scored with 4 minutes, 45 seconds into the second half. Ever since then, it's been all Lees McRae.
Yeah, Bobcats definitely picked up the speed, the pace, and they control the game. As far as everything else goes, the opportunities for Erskine have been very limited, so Bobcats doing a great job both sides of the ball.
Player down on the far side, and they're lifting him up now, so he's gonna be all right. I'm not sure. Moving Thomas to the left side, you know, there was space over here, but the reason there was space over here was because Thomas was on the right side.
It was a
and they were
diversion.
shifting over to and Morton had a lot of space over here. But now that Thomas is over here, that Smith over here, number 26, is very aware of where Thomas is. So it's
They
not
definitely have
creating
their
the
eye
same
on
space.
Daly tonight, as he has 1 goal. So officials just talking with some players, and this one's going to be put back into play as the clock starts. And Erskine passes it. Oh, it's
And just
passed
a
back to
courtesy
Pavlik.
pass, by Erskine because of Lise McRae letting the ball go out of bounds on the injury to the Erskine player. So
Kleiner and Abraham here just passing it back and forth, looking for Morgan, and they're just trying to create some space here, moving into the offensive zone.
Thomas going to try to make a diagonal run from this side over here. Sanchez, look at that, what a play. Brings it back. Boy, Sanchez is a very physical player.
He is very quick too, a lot of speed on Ricky Sanchez there. This is going to be an Erskine throw-in.
I might put Thomas on the right, though. Sanchez on the left. Let Thomas draw the attention over there, and Thomas is so good in congested areas, and then Sanchez can make the run with his speed from this far side on the left.
It's good setup as we see
Here we
Daly here
go.
with the ball. Daly
Thomas.
running up center here.
Oh, just got away from him just a little bit on the touch.
What a great kickback by Erskine, though, looking for their guy up front. Abraham there. Pavlik there as well.
Abraham's such an excellent central defender. Great handler of the ball back there. Long ball up ahead. Sanchez looking for it.
Morgan dishing, heading it off to Sanchez as he slides for it. Can't quite get there in time.
He goes for everything, doesn't he? I mean, he
It's
doesn't-
the effort that counts. I think
Yeah.
he knows that he might get through once or twice, and that's all that matters. So Erskine throw in. Finds the center of the field. There are a few Bobcat defenders, and looks like Morgan being aggressive as usual, trying to fight for the ball there.
Nice header there from Kleiner. Nathan coming back to get it, but not able to.
So Erskine moving up a little bit more aggressively here. But Abraham
Nice job.
there
Oh,
to
but only
kick
out
that
his.
one out.
Sanchez tracks back. So it'd be a free kick there, a little bit of a push by Erskine. 14:35 to play.
Sanchez getting his first play time of the game. We haven't seen him in the first half, but he came out in the second half, and he's really he's showing a presence here on the field. Maybe helping take the focus away from Dealey and Watt, some of the key players here for the Bobcats. So
Good.
Watt here, and the ball across center.
Got it, just
Dealey
Thomas going to go down the
Dealey going to
side
dish
to
this one off to
Nathan.
Watt.
Nathan, if he can find a little magic right here, can have the goal.
It's going to go way
Oh.
across. Looking for Sanchez on the cross. I think
It's just a little bit too far, but it's going to held in.
a little bit too much power on that one.
Oh, that's going to be a corner. Oh, he
Nice.
still got it.
Keeping that one in. So Erskine moving that one up the side. And Thompson doing a great job keeping it, or I believe that was Thompson on the far side.
Yeah, it is. He's coming inside now. Nice movement. He's got great footwork. Oh, corner kick. No. Goal kick.
The linesman was there to see that one head on. Better view than I could see it, but you hear a little bit of protest from the players there on that goal kick, so they wanted the corner on that.
Copeland checks in for Vassart. Copeland got the winner 3 days ago. Exactly a situation is this. Thomas on the left side, Copeland down the middle. Abraham strong at the back there.
Bobcats with the give and go. Morgan across middle can't quite get past the two defenders.
Erskine really sitting deep. Look how many guys they got. Only got one guy up front.
There's only three, maybe 2 or 3
Oh, nice
Bobcat
job.
forward. So
Reiger with an unbelievable play there.
great job by Reiger. We've seen him all night doing great on the backside of the field.
Thomas trying to make a run down the side. Here it is. This is what we were looking for.
Dealey moving that one over his shoulder, but can't quite beat the speed to it. There's a lot on that ball.
That was the diagonal run we were looking for.
Erskine kicking this one out. Abraham
Oh.
can't keep it in. It's hard to control the ball here.
Yeah, sometimes it's when these slick conditions, all you have to do is slide your plant foot slide just a little bit and it throws you.
The ball being wet too, I'm sure it's definitely making it difficult.
Oh, he's going to have a chance or a shot. Good job there by Matthew.
So Sanchez moving up the side here, trying to get past the defender.
Ball down the left side. It's going to roll all the way out.
So just under 12 minutes to play.
Oh, it doesn't go all the way out. The wet conditions. Coach for Erskine yelling because Erskine gave up on it, but with the grass being so wet, the ball stopped before it went out. Here we go, going to Thomas on this side. This is what we were looking for.
This is the same setup as last time.
Oh, he's
Dealey trying to use his speed to get by.
Oh, nice defense.
And jumping over Dealey as he slides.
Nice defense, and we see the right fullback going down. See it.
So ref's going to blow that one dead as making sure the player's okay. This is going to be an Erskine throw-in.
I think we're better off letting Thomas stay on that right side up top.
I think so too. You know, we saw a few more opportunities there as they created open part of the field over here.
Checking first, number 37, Thomas to be
10:58 to play. Kleiner drops it back.
Abraham quick dishing that one off to
Rain picking up hard
Reiger.
again. Little push from the back. Sanchez, nice sliding effort.
Kirchen just keeping control of the ball a little bit in the middle.
Oh, could be a funny bounce right here.
We see Copeland trying to beat the bounce on that one almost.
Erskine really just absorbing right now, trying to counter on it. Oh, nice effort. Beautiful tackle that time.
Wonderful defense there from the Bobcats.
That's Kleinert there coming in from his left fullback spot.
Come on, Bobcats, let's go!
So Erskine trying to get some opportunities here.
And it's going to go off. Nice job there by Thompson, kicking it off of Erskine.
See a lot of protests here.
Oh, no!
And that's going to be offsides.
I didn't think that one was offside. No, we didn't have a real good angle on that. But
No, we were a little bit off on that one.
but that ball was such a long pass.
It was across, even across the center line there, and
And it was barely ahead of him when the ball got to him, much less when the ball was kicked.
it would have been a long break there for Sanchez on the other side of the field.
Thomas Dealey with a nice sliding tackle. Oh, got a
Erskine.
chance.
Trying to set it up. Great job there by
Oh, here we go. Looking for Thomas on the run.
Dealey trying to beat this defender here. That's going to be an Erskine throw-in, though. Erskine throw-in finds Abraham. Morgan.
Handball there. But they're going
Ref's
to
gonna play it.
play
Watt
advantage.
here. Good advantage
got
here
a
for the
chance.
Bobcats.
Chips it.
Dishes it out to Copeland.
Copeland.
Copeland
Yes!
with a goal.
Another one.
What a beautiful play there.
What an unbelievable one.
Amazing. Watt with the assist to Copeland for just an amazing setup.
Nathan Watt with his 7th assist of the season, leading the team right now as he pulls back one ahead of Thomas Dealey. But what nice footwork, and then just chipped it up with his toe over the top. Copeland cutting diagonally from the left and makes a great shot there.
Beautiful goal from Copeland. Again, you know, we see only 8.5 minutes left here in the second half. That could be a huge factor right there, that goal. So great job there from the Bobcats capitalizing on that opportunity, taking their time. You saw the work and they waited, and Watt just doing a great job passing that over to Copeland, and Copeland capitalizing on it for the goal.
So, what is it, 8:32 remaining here in the match. Now Erskine's going to start throwing people forward, so Lisa McRae's got to be ready for it.
We see Bobcats make substitutions, Sanchez and both Thompson coming out.
Bobcat goal scorer number 14, Jacob Copeland.
See here the fans on Bobcat Bank cheering for Copeland. They know he got the game winner last time, so they're hoping it stays the same this game.
It's been a tremendous match, really. This has been enjoyable to watch.
Oh, it really has been. Both sides have been playing great soccer, and just it's been an exciting game to watch.
Thomas Dealey hustling like always.
We see Watt coming across the field, take spot with Dealey.
Comes Smith pushing forward. First time we've seen him make a run like that from fullback.
So Abraham just chipping that one out to Watt. Wants to
Isaiah
get rid of it.
Rowland in the ball game. Obviously, Coach Wall figuring he's a very good defender, sticking him in there in the midfield.
We've seen Roland come in late in these games and get that play time and really make a difference too in the middle. So we'll see his presence felt here for the Bobcats defense. And that's going to be a whistled a free kick for the Bobcats.
They
Saw a little
fouled
bit of
Thomas there on his kick.
Little scuffle on the field.
Clock running down to 7:05. Lisa McRae happy to use up as much time as possible on everything they're doing now.
Definitely. We see them take their time with the ball and just, look for the teammates.
Oh, that stops.
That would have been a good opportunity there, as we saw the Erskine defender kind of slip on the grass, and Dealey
They're going to
could
back
have been
him
set
up.
up, but a
He's
little bit
trying to
over.
sneak forward. He's way down into the corners where he needs to throw this from. Copeland putting pressure on the defender. Playing the whole field defensively. Lisa McRae doing a great job there. Not sitting back. They're pushing forward to make it difficult for Erskine to even get it out of their own half. Oh, Morgan with a nice strong play. Oh, stolen away. Kleiner's going to let it run. I see these guys let him run in these situations. It uses up extra time to get it.
And you see the Bobcats just keep taking their time with the ball too, and making those passes, eating up the clock here.
Yeah, happy to pass it around at the back. Oh, ball took a little
Passing it up.
hop. Dealey out. Erskine seen twice just in a 3-day period, having a lead and losing it in the second half. Oh, Smith stealing it. Kleiner, first
A little
time
bit
we've
of
seen
pushing
that
down
happen.
there, but
Smith's
Erskine still walks away with it.
he's a good player. He's
Definitely.
bringing him forward. Got to get up there. We got to win that header. A shot. Uh-oh.
Great deflect there. So Erskine definitely getting a few more
They
opportunities
got to close
now.
this. Thomas Dealey all the way back. Got to close it down. Oh, nice play there. They're going to put it in now. Oh! Great job.
Great
what a
job
punch.
by Pavlet.
Pavlin, he may be hurt. He came out strong, boy. That takes courage to do that. Go out into men like that and dive head first. But that saved a goal right there, because it was
it was coming to an Erskine player when he knocked it away.
Pavlik getting to his knees. Looks like he might have just been maybe like the wind knocked out of him or something. We saw him come out with a lot of speed on that one and be able to get his hands on it, though, and actually deflect it away off the defender. And then I believe it was Abraham that kicked that one way out.
4:46 to play. Rolling with it. Nathan on a run now. Counterattack. Thomas coming down the left side. He's going to lay it down there and see if Thomas can get to it.
So Watt
Thomas
finds Dealey back to Watt here.
We're playing 1-2. Thomas going inside. And that Nathan's happy to do that. Let him kick it out.
Watt and Dealey, a duo on this side of the field, is very dangerous. Erskine knows that too as we see them hustle to get back. Kleinert coming up the field to take this throw in.
Thomas breaking toward the 18. Nathan back to Kleinert. Kleinert's got a chance to cross this in, but he's going to hold it up. Oh, it did actually go off of Kleinert's foot.
Good call there from the linesman.
A substitute coming in up front, a striker.
Chad Savage coming in for Erskine.
So he's an extra striker. Well, actually, they're going to put him in the midfield. Pushing one of the midfielders up into a striker role. Erskine's going to have to throw people forward now. 3:35 to play.
So Erskine throwing here. Trying to go up. Kleinert there with a great header. Keep that one in. Erskine moving it up.
Oh, nice job by Matthew. Rolling. Oh,
finds Vassar.
Vassar in the midfield now. Vassar is. Drops it
that one
over.
back to
Thomas.
Oh. And Dealey trying to get a foot on that. I saw him extend his leg, but I think the conditions and the speed, the ball might have been a little bit ahead of him. Just couldn't quite get there.
He was trying to get it with the outside of his right foot and just chip it over the goalkeeper there.
I think if he was ahead of, if he was maybe one step ahead of him, he would have had that as a good opportunity.
Under 3 minutes to play. Pavlik comes out and takes it.
Pavlik picks that one up.
And a nice high, long punt. Nathan chips it over. Onside for Copeland. Thomas is back here. Thomas got some space, so they
passes back to Dealey. Great. Dealey was wide open on that one. So Dealey gets through
inside.
two defenders here. Great opportunity.
Oh, and he draws a corner. Look at that. He goes through two guys, then beats the next man and forces him to kick it out for a corner.
I think Dealey knew that was one of the possible situations. That's what he wanted.
2:12 to play. What you'll see in this situation probably is Nathan and Kleinert and Thomas coming over here and doing a short corner and trying to just use up time over here in the corner. They're going to stop the clock. They're going to try to do here to a short corner. They're just going to try to keep it down here in the corner. No. That was a bad call
at all.
The referee didn't see it, and he got sold. It was sold to him by the Erskine player.
Yep. Bobcats still running the clock down here, though.
1:45 to play. Oh, nice ball. Good job there.
That was Vassar kicking that one across the field.
That wasted about 25 seconds. What's funny is, well, we've got Leeds McRae ball boys. A lot of your classmates are ball boys, but they're not hurrying. They're not hurrying to get the ball back in now.
I think they know if the clock runs down, Bobcats have a good chance here. So pass back to looking for Dealey over center.
Oh, free kick,
and
that's going to use up
opportunity here.
109. They'll use up about 25 seconds just getting the ball set
easily. But this is let's just talk about this opportunity here for Dealey. I mean, this is a prime setup here for Dealey.
Of course, you wonder whether, he's got to go ahead and try it, because even if he misses, it'll take him time to get the ball and get a goal kick. But sometimes they may try to play short, but I say go for it.
The other team yelling to stop the clock.
30 seconds run off here, Thomas. Plays it wide. Oh, stolen.
Yeah, they just played that one short. I'm not sure why they didn't go for it, but they ran out a good amount of time.
25 seconds.
Clock runs down here to 20 seconds.
Clock stop. Nathan kicked that intentionally. A yellow card for Nathan kicking it up into the bank here next to us. So we've got free kick. This is their last chance.
This is it. The goalie coming way out to take this one.
It's 13 seconds right there.
So Nathan Watt getting the yellow card on that call.
13 seconds left, so they're backing him up.
And the ref just keeps moving the goalie back. He had started almost midfield now.
Yeah, he was trying to launch that one in.
Yeah.
This is it. If we can just break up this one pass.
Yep. So goalie with the kick. Great kick from the goalie here. That's
nice
gonna
header.
find
Here we go.
Copeland.
Copeland with it. He's going to hit it.
Copeland
Thomas.
and Dealey. He's going to set up Watt here.
Nathan's
This
going to
could
take
be-
a shot.
And Watt almost with a
That's
good
it.
opportunity, but the Bobcats
Match
taking the
over.
win on this quarterfinal game. They'll move on to the next round, and they're going to play the winner of tonight's game, which is Barton versus Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer ranked #1 in the nation, currently undefeated. So we don't know the results of that yet, but we will find out. And on Friday, Bobcats going to play them.
So the goals tonight, Vassar getting the opening goal, putting Leeds McRae on top 1-0. Erskine came back and scored the next 2 goals, one in the first half, one in the 4:45 mark of the second half.
Gave him the advantage.
And then Thomas Dealey, unbelievable class goal to even it up. And then Copeland getting the winning goal just like he did 3 days ago.
Again, Copeland taking another game-winning goal. I think that was just under 9 minutes to play. About 8.5 minutes left in the quarter, in the second half, and Copeland getting a beautiful goal there. And Watt with the assist on that one too.
The amazing thing is Copeland he's got 6 goals on the year. 5 of them have been game winners.
Impressive stats there as we see Copeland really just stepping up in the last minutes of the game here for the Bobcats for the whole season. So Bobcats winning 7 straight. This is impressive to win a quarterfinal game on a streak like this.
And especially coming from behind again like they did on Saturday, coming from behind to tie it up and then take the victory in regulation this time, not even forced into overtime. But Leeds McRae really deserved it because once they came back and tied it up, Thomas Dealey with a complete class goal, even it up. The Bobcats hit the crossbar twice and had one deflected just wide of the goal. So Leeds McRae was just pummeling the goal and eventually got rewarded there with a beautiful Nathan Watt driving inside and beating some defenders, chipping it with his toe up over to Copeland, and Copeland then taking the angled shot into the left corner of the goal for the game winner.
So that was quite the game. Exciting to watch on both sides of the ball. Erskine playing really well, but Bobcats taking the win. And they're going to move on, and they'll be playing Friday versus Pfeiffer or Barton, like I mentioned before. So it's going to be exciting postseason for the Bobcats here.
Yeah, but congratulations there, Leeds McRae. Well deserved. 7 in a row, won 8 out of the last 9, moved their record now to 11-6. So really having a tremendous year. We congratulate all these guys, and they really did play exceptionally well. And we also got to think about Pavlik back there in the goal when he punched that one out there. That he went head first into the strikers to get a piece of that one. Whenever Leeds McRae had that 1-goal lead.
Great job by Pavlik
that ended up
tonight.
being saving. What could have very likely been a tying goal there. So, and all at the back, everybody at the back played extremely well, and also in the midfield, and then up front with the 4-3-3 that Leeds McRae had and took advantage of it. And so, Justin, enjoyed doing this game with you, and it's been a pleasure, and we got to see our Leeds McRae Bobcats win.
It was exciting game, exciting night tonight here at Tate Field, and stay tuned for more. The Leeds McRae College Game of the Week.